More on that breaking news now. At least 2 people are shot, another person hurt following an ambush outside a funeral.
CBS 2's Suzanne Lemignot is live at University of Chicago Medical Center. That's where shooting victims are recovering right now. Suzanne.
Jim, Marie, those 2 people in critical condition right here inside the hospital. A third person, I'm told by a police source, a woman, self-transported to another hospital. She was trampled. All of this happening as everyone tried to run from the gunshots. Evidence markers are next to the nearly 50 shell casings police recovered near 79th and Cottage in front of this Leak & Sons funeral home. A funeral was taking place here for 18-year-old Jakarian Johnson. The teen was shot to death earlier this month in the back of the Yards neighborhood. A person who was inside the funeral spoke to me off camera. They said a man wearing a black backpack and black hoodie walked into the funeral, and everyone inside started to duck under the pews. He was recognized as a gang member. The man went to the casket, took pictures of Johnson, then left. The witness says the man went to a car, then pulled up in front of the funeral home and started shooting at people on the sidewalk. The witness says someone who was attending the funeral started shooting back at the man in the car. Leak & Sons Funeral Home's vice president, Spencer Leak Jr., says years ago when there was a funeral for a victim of a homicide, there were no issues. But now that's changed nationwide.
This is happening not only in Chicago, but across the country. You know, you hear it in D.C., you hear about it in Philadelphia, you hear about it in California. So it's not a Chicago problem, it's a national problem. And nationally, our elected officials need to come together and say and agree on something where we can get the guns out of people's hands, we can get the help that people need mentally and physically and emotionally.
Now we're told a police squad car was detailed to the funeral, and still someone came and opened fire on those attending. Police say right now no one is in custody. In Hyde Park, Suzanne Lemignot, CBS 2 News. Jim, Marie.
Suzanne, thank you for that report.